changed. He was no longer able to sing. One day, a fellow theater performer told him that he considered him a poet. Hans gave the matter much thought and began writing. Because of his poor childhood, he was aware of the differences in society, which gave him many ideas for his tales for children and adults. He now studied and wrote stories that fascinated his friends' children. He worked and studied very hard. Eventually, his tales were published. The years passed and Hans Christian Andersen became very well known in Denmark. In 1835, his first volume of children's stories was published. His stories have been translated worldwide. Today, almost 2 centuries later, many of his stories continue to delight children and grown-ups everywhere. Have you ever heard about such stories as The Ugly Duckling, The Steadfast Tin Soldier, Thumbelina, or The Little Mermaid? Those are only some of more than 150 tales written by him. Despite the fame acquired, Hans did not become full of arrogance, and once when he was asked what he attributed his success to, he replied, "To God and to a prayer that God answers no to. If my father had been able to get a house in the countryside, I would have been satisfied and would have dedicated all my life to tending to the garden that would surround it." For his great contribution to the children and teen literature, International Children's Book Day is celebrated on his birthday, April 2. In addition, the most important international prize is named after him, Hans Christian Andersen. People usually say that we must have faith and trust in God, right? Can it be that to trust God is to believe that we will obtain everything we ask of Him? Having faith and trust in God is having the certainty that if God answers yes, no, or even wait, it will always be the best in all cases. He is not only concerned about giving you a home in the countryside, as Hans asked him, or any other material item. He wants to transform you into a kind, generous adult who respects others, that is useful to society, and loves God above all things. Sometimes you ask God only for visible things. However, He wants to give you much better ones, which are invisible. Since He is all-knowing and knows more than you and I, wouldn't it be better to trust in Him